Good day, Jim Laird joining you live from Grand Pacifica, Nicaragua. This is just a test. I know the audio and the video quality is not going to be that hot, but we've been having a little bit of issues with internet here lately, and that's why I haven't been consistent. So I went and got a SIM card from Claro, which is a local cell phone provider here, and I put it in my computer. I bought a computer in the States that had a plan with it, but that plan has expired, so I can use the SIM card in the computer. And it actually works pretty well as a backup for when the internet. I'm working on getting a little bit more reliable internet. I do live in a third world country, so the internet here has been a little sketchy lately, so we're working on figuring out ways around that. So I just wanted to try and get on here and see what it would be like. So this is a little experiment today. I am going to get a camera that attaches to this that has a better microphone and a camera so that I get a better picture and better audio. But that being said, 3 things people do to get them stuck, okay? Number 1 is they focus on things they can't control. And that's essentially what the news is all about, right? You're watching the news, you're seeing about this war, this event, this disaster, this politician said this, they're doing this, they're doing that. You really don't have any control over any of that stuff, right? You've been led to believe that you do, but you don't. So people get so fixated and stressed out about stuff. And I've fallen into all 3 of these things, and I struggle with all 3 of these things. So, that's why I'm bringing it up to talk about. So 1 is worrying about things you can't control. 2 is worrying about things you don't have. Okay. That's one of the things about social media and about life today. You're watching all these Instagram videos of people running around on private jets and Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all that stuff. And that stuff's great. But a lot of people will look at what they don't have, look at the lifestyle they don't have, and they aren't grateful or have gratitude for the situation that they are in. Because most of us, honestly, if you're watching this, chances are you are living better than the kings of old. If you go back, 300 or 400 years, you have more luxuries, you have more comfort than the richest men in the world, richest women in the world hundreds of years ago, or even 50, 75 years ago. Most people have more comfort and conveniences now than in the past, which I would argue is part of the problem, right? Number three, the number 3 one is, give me a moment. They focus on the future or the past and not the present, okay? A lot of people will get so caught up in their past, and rightly so. Sometimes there are things in your past that you need to bring to the forefront so you can deal with them, put them behind you and move forward. Or they're so worried about what's going to happen next year or 6 months down the road. You need to be aware of those things so you can make smart decisions. But you really have to focus on being present in the moment. There's so many things that are out of your control. And it's especially true now in today's world, where there's so many things going on behind the scenes. Things are changing radically quickly that if you get so caught up in, the past, history, or the future, it affects your ability to live day to day. So you really need to be aware of what's going on, but not sucked into it. So being an observer is very important, and making sure that you don't stress out about things you can't control. And then that way you keep yourself in a good place so you can make rational decisions for when you need to draw the line or boundaries. And that's essentially how you control people, is you overwhelm them with information. You get them thinking about things they can't control, and you get them trying to get things that they don't want or need. And that's pretty much what's going on in the world today. So I just wanted to get on here and see what kind of quality I got, just in case I have to fire up the cellular connection. It's actually pretty impressive. They get like 20 gigs, I think, which is like 180 hours of time or something like that for most internet activities. I think YouTube is free with it. So who knows if this streaming is actually costing me data minutes or not, but it looks like it's a fairly, if you're watching, give me a like, and then give me a little feedback or how the broadcast is. But it looks like it's a good alternative for when those days when, for whatever reason, the internet itself isn't working, that I can get on here and use this. So that's good. And I've also got another option coming in the mail so that we can make sure we have a quality connection. That's one of the things, obviously, if you make your money online, you have to be able to access the internet. So have yourself a great day. Make sure you get on our email list. We have a lesson coming up this week on the mistakes people make with supplementation in their diet. Also go over to nikabarbell.com or my Nika Barbell Instagram. Check that out. Check out what I'm trying to do here with the gym, building the gym, getting that going. Appreciate your support. I hope you have a great day. And remember, one of the best ways to live in the moment is put the tongue in the roof of your mouth and breathe through your nose, and just keep reminding yourself to do that. That pulls you back in, living in the moment, so you just don't become a mindless zombie. That's one of the ways you can prevent that. But, focus on being present and focus on what you can control, which is yourself. And I think you'll find outcomes will be much better, and you'll live a much more calm life. Have a great day.